Hello, everyone. Welcome. We'll call to order starting 12:06 p.m. on Thursday, October 27th, 2022. I'll start with a territorial acknowledgement. We respectfully acknowledge that the SFSS is located on the traditional unceded territories of the Coast Salish peoples, including Musqueam, Squamish, Swallowtooth, Coquitlam, Cotsee nations. Unceded means that these territories have never been handed over, sold, or given up by these nations, and are currently situated on occupied territories. Moving on to a roll call of attendance. So I will start with myself. I just saw, if that's interesting. Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Nikki. I'm your Vice President, University and Academic Affairs, and the chair of this committee. I go by she, her pronouns. In terms of access needs, very tired. Yeah, thank you. Okay, we'll be moving on to our VP External and Community Affairs.
Thanks, Nikki. Hi, everyone. Ishana, she, her pronouns. Access needs, just very tired. I'll probably have to leave around 12:30, but 12:30 to 12:45, but that's it. Thank you.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. All right, we'll be moving on to our acting VP Equity and Sustainability. Arthur, you can introduce yourself.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Arthur. I'm acting VP Equity and Sustainability. Go by he, him pronoun, and I'm currently transit to get lunch somewhere on campus. So Wi-Fi might be a little spotty here and there. But besides that, I met.
All right.
Also, I might have to, like, in my return to the office, I will out to the computer. So when I find lunch somewhere. Thank you.
Yeah. Sounds good. Thank you, Arthur. We'll go on to our communications counselor, which is also our vice chair. I don't know if Alan just, oh yeah, you're there. Great.
Yeah, of course. Hey everyone, my name's Alan Rupke, pronouns he, him. All my access needs are met for the most part, but I would like to leave it around 12:30 since I made plans for something at 1. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Understood. Thank you so much. We'll get through everything as fast as possible. Don't think our health science counselor is here, and our students at large are not here. And our campaigns and mobilization coordinator is here. So we can actually, our administrative assistant, you can feel free to introduce yourself too. Okay, I'm reading the chat. Hello, my name is Rianne, she, her, and all my access needs are met. Fantastic. Okay, we're going on to this episode, the consent agenda. We're moving on. Be it resolved to adopt the consent agenda by unanimous consent. When it's unanimous consent, does somebody need to move it in second? And I'm dead. Sorry. I don't think so, right? Okay. If anyone has any, yeah, thank you very much. So if anyone has any contentions when I call for unanimous consent, just use the raise hand function in Zoom. If you don't know how to use it, please indicate that and I can help you. Okay, great. All right, so I'm assuming the consent agenda is adopted. Actually, okay, one thing I want to ask is actually, if I want to add sections now, where do I do that? I think adoption, right? Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do it adoption agenda and go from there.
Thank you. All right. So we're now moving on to adoption of the agenda. So motion 5.1. Be it resolved to adopt the agenda as presented. I will look for a mover and seconder for this.
Communication
moves.
VP External seconds.
VP External seconds. Now feel free. I will list myself to add a section. I'm going to add a section. When would it come actually? it would be after new business, I believe, right? To go in camera. What point would that show up? I'm sorry, I'm so tired. But I will list to add a new section for going in camera for the remainder of the meeting, and then going X camera for the remainder of the meeting. And that would happen, you're saying at 12.1. Perfect. Yeah, after discussion items. All right, so I will move that. I need a seconder.
Equity second.
Equity seconds, thank you. Any dissent? Otherwise, I'm going to seek unanimous consent. Okay, great. So I'll actually post, I sent it as an email as a heads up, I believe. So I'll just, for Rianne, I don't know if you have access to it here. Actually, just put in the chat. So this is what's going to be called. Discussion on ongoing concerns regarding potential student safety threat and advocacy approach planning. That's the title of it. The in-camera item. Okay, so there's nothing else I would like to list, just besides actually adding in the announcements that I added into council. So let's see. They're just announcements to add, so I'll list for that too. They would be 15.4, but it'll be new 17.4. So after adding this part, so 17.4 announcement for the council mental health and well-being working group, our first meeting, and then also for the Tuesday for the student labor rights. And I'll just send that in the chat once my hands aren't as full. I need a mover. I'll move that. I'll get a seconder.
Communication.
Communication, thank you. Need dissent for adding those ones. If not, can go on. I'll just actually send it for Rianne here. Let's see. It's okay. I'll do it. Yeah, it's fine. Doesn't matter. Okay. Rianne, you can just refer to the council, the same announcements. Okay. So now we're at presentation. So I will give a very quick update.
Sorry, Nikki. I had a list earlier.
Oh yeah, sorry, go for it.
Are we able to amend so we have the in-camera first? That way, Ishana, if she has to leave early, we don't really miss anything. And like in-camera is kind of tough to catch up on. Would that be okay?
That sounds good. Yeah, that's a good idea. Thank you so much for catching that. We'll have to suspend the rules.
Yep.
To do that. So I will move that, and Alan, if you would like to second that, go for it.
Of course, communication. Well, I don't know. Oh, never mind. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all good. So we're motioning to suspend the rules, to move the in-camera section before presentations. So it would be coming as a new item 6, and then everything else will be pushed back. So does anyone have any dissent to that, or is that all good? I assume it's good. So let's do that. Let's now motion. Let's assume that it's passed and carried, and then let's motion to go in camera for the remainder of the meeting. I will move that, need a seconder, and then I'll create
communication.
Communication, thank you. And then breakout rooms. Do I have to manually assign people? Assign automatically, assign manually. I guess I will assign manually. Okay, it's creating the room. So is Rianne allowed to be in the in-camera session as admin?
No.
I guess they're not taking, yeah. All right, so I'll just put in all the counselors. Okay. And then where do I go? Does it just assign? I can just go as a host between all rooms. That's so cool. All right. Okay, I'm opening the breakout room. See you all there. I'll stop the recording.
Nikki, I'm gonna.
Hello, everyone. We're going to motion to go ex camera. So be it resolved to go ex camera for the remainder of the meeting. I will move this, looking for a seconder. Communication. Thank you. Any dissent to going ex camera for the remainder of the meeting? All right. No, there's no dissent. Great. So the next thing I will say and I will do is I will motion to table the remainder of all the agenda items to the next UAAC meeting. Can I get a mover? I think, is that how it works?
I just want to make sure we're getting this motion right.
I haven't done
Okay, I'm gonna have to review my Robert rule on this. Wait, don't even know we're allowed to do that. Rain, do you know we're able to do that, or
we suspended the rules already. We can just go straight to adjournment.
My only thing is
Right?
it's simple that what we just have to do is motion to postpone to the next meeting, but I don't know if that has to be individually or we just just write a sentence saying we'll make a motion to postpone items. I don't know, what do we still have? 7, 10, 10.1, yada 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 until the next meeting. Just write that out and then we'll vote it.
All right. Rianne, I don't know if you have any suggestions for procedural correctness. Be it resolved to postpone the remainder
Do postpone items and then go through each one to the next meeting.
items. So these ones, since 6 is the going in camera and 7 is going ex camera, then it'll be 8, 8, 9, 10, I think 11, and
I would also write in like 8.1, 8.2, 8.3, 8.4, like be exact with it instead of
yeah,
the general number.
because like I don't know what numbers they are now because
Oh.
they've actually changed, right? So
I mean, you could always just, our motion to suspend the rules saying that we will change the order or we will just target and move in camera first. Because if that's the case, in camera is still kind of 12.1 and 13.1 if I'm not wrong. So even just for admin's sake, might be easier just to use the numbers seen on the agenda, like the agenda. Yeah.
okay, I can number. Oh, thank you, Rianne. Okay, perfect. Yeah, let me just go through that too. And I think this is worth it because then we can have a break as well. And since the AGM is today, everyone listening, if you're listening to the recording, sorry you can't come to the AGM because it'll have already happened. So this is us from the past talking to people from the future.
Pre-AGM. I hope post-AGM won't be that different.
Yeah. Okay, so 6.1, 6.2, oh god, okay. Sorry. 7.1, 7.2, 7.3, 7.4. I'll just like say the announcement, so I won't postpone those because I think those are fine. So 11.1. Oh my, this is so fun. I'm just writing all the things out. To the next UAC meeting. I think it's November 4th, but I don't remember. Thursday, November. Because the first is
November 3rd.
There's 3rd. It's the 3rd. Thank you. Here. So that's what I put there. So I'm just gonna read it out. Be it resolved to postpone the items 6.1, 6.2, 7.1, 7.2, 7.3, 7.4, 10.1, 11.1, 11.2, and 11.3, and 11.4, and 11.5 to the next UAAC meeting on Thursday, sorry, I messed it up. I said 4th. I will need to change that. Thursday, November 3rd. See, you said 4th and I still didn't. That's how tired I am. Okay.
It's a third.
Yeah, thank you. So be resolved to postpone the items 6.1, 6.2, 7.1, 7.2, 7.3, 7.4, 10.1, 11.1, 11.2, 11.3, 11.4, 11.5 to the next UAAC meeting on Thursday, November 3rd, 2022 at 11:30 a.m. Can I get a mover?
Communication.
Communication. Can I get a seconder?
I got well then.
Okay. Seconder is the Arthur. Thank you. Any contention to this? Because we're just going to go to the announcements and then adjourn. Nope. Fantastic. We moved these ones. Thank you. All right. Announcements. Upcoming UAAC meetings. Reminder, they're weekly from 11:30 to 1:30 p.m. Okay, upcoming meetings. So UAA strategic planning and UAA student labor rights working groups. So for strategic planning, I will reach out to everyone, ask you for that because I really want everyone to come. I've put a hold on your schedules for the student labor rights working groups. That will be the first working session for that. It is on Tuesday, November 1st at 1 p.m. It's hybrid, an exec committee. Please try to come out to that. It'll be a good discussion. And I also want to quickly mention Council Mental Health and Wellbeing Working Group. We're meeting Friday, tomorrow, 1 p.m. I would love for you guys to be there because I really appreciate your perspectives. I'm probably going to have to move it entirely remotely because I'm still feeling sick. All right, and then for next meeting, we're going to be reviewing SFSS council policies, SO7 for the University and Academic Affairs Committee. And so we're doing a policy review. I want everyone to read through the policy. It's just a few pages, it's not long. Just specifically on the University and Academic Affairs Committee, because we're going to be doing a review of that and we're going to make suggestions for amendments and things like that. And the other ones I added, 15.4 and 5. So 15.4, the announcement for that again, the Council Mental Health and Wellbeing Working Group. So we're meeting tomorrow, Friday, October 28th, at 1:00 p.m. I'll be sending you the details for that. I would love for any and all of you to show up to that. And we're going to be really starting that conversation and moving it forward. And I think after the last council meeting, it is timely to discuss that. And I have some really good ideas. And then finally, the last announcement, 15.5. Yeah, so actually it's the UAA Student Labor Rights Working Group meeting on Tuesday, November 1st at 1:00 p.m. All right. Thank you, everyone. Now we're going to be moving to adjournment, but one thing I'll mention too is I'm going to be doing my presentation on my review of the student academic integrity policy. It'd be great if you guys can just take a quick read over that if you have any kind of time or energy. It's pretty interesting, actually. It's not too bad of a read. They're in the attachments for this meeting. We'll just be presenting that in the next meeting. So adjournment, moving to that. So be it resolved to adjourn the meeting at 12:46 p.m. Can I get a mover?
Communication.
Communication, can I get a seconder?
VP External.
VP External, thank you. Are there any contentions? Anything else we missed, or yeah, everyone's okay and good with what is the plan for moving forward? And you guys will nap before the AGM? Can I rely on you to nap before the AGM? Be rested. All right, that sounds good. Okay. I believe that is carried. Thank you very much. Please, thank you. Okay, really thank you for being here because of how energy intensive everything is this week. So I really, really highly appreciate that. And I'll see all of you at the AGM later today. Starts at 5 p.m. Yeah, have a good one. I'm going to stop the recording.